Dawn from Honors. Today I'm going to do my mantle inside my home. And I just took two faux garlands and I joined them together. And the way I hook my garland to the mantle is I take the command strips that you can pull and release with a hook on them, and I fasten 3 of them. That way my garland can just go on the edge of the mantle. I don't have to put it all the way to the back. My mantle's fairly deep. I could, but I like the look of it towards the front of it. I've had very good luck with the command hooks. I just can't quite put a nail in my mantle yet. There's just something about that. It's kind of like sacrilegious to put a nail in this mantle, so I'm going to avoid it as long as I possibly can. But I'm going to build my corners next, so that's what I'm going to do now. For my corners, I'm going to be adding a couple different types of foliage. I have a beautiful long pine that I'm going to be adding. I'm going to be doing a flat cedar, and it's got some different colors in it. I'm going to be doing a faux magnolia. And then I have this mixed pine also. So we're going to be putting these in the corners. To get the angle that I want, I'm actually going to kind of give a bend so I can slide it underneath my garland. And I'm going to take a stem and wrap it and kind of fasten it. Slide it over a little bit more. When I use faux product, I always try to bend and shape it and give it some life so it looks like it's actually real. Work in my magnolias. Ooh, that looks good already. I can tell it's going to give me some volume for my corners. So I'm going to do 2 stems of magnolias, and then I'm going to add this gorgeous flat cedar to it. Give it a little bit of a shape. And then I have another mixed pine that I'm going to put in. Okay, very good. So I'm going to do the other corner next. I'm going to do this beautiful long pine first. It's kind of my base so I can layer on top of it. I'm going to fasten it in. I'm going to use another frond from the garland. Get my magnolia in there. My flat cedar, give it a little bit of shape. And then I'm going to put my last piece of the mixed greens in. Oh, that looks really, really good. I'm going to then enhance it with some ribbon on the corners then next. Okay, I'm actually going to embellish my corner with a tassel. I love this big, beautiful tassel. I also put the tassels on my tree, and my tree goes in this corner right next to the mantle. So I'm going to get this in first. And then I'm going to bring them to the front. As pretty as this thing is, we want to see it. Oh, that looks good. Okay, I got my tassel in my corner, and so now I'm going to do a bow. And I use the same ribbon that matches my Christmas tree. That way it blends together. And a bow, making a bow is a simple job. It's just 2 fingers, that's all it is. It doesn't require all 10. When I used to teach at the college, our local college, on bow night, I would take 2 Advil before I went in because it was just crazy on these ladies. So I'm gonna put a tail in now. Okay. Add to the back. And then I'm gonna put a second ribbon with it. We're gonna just enhance it by adding a little bit more of gold underneath it. We're going to be placing our wire. Okay, then we're going to put it in the corner. I'm going to use some of the extra tails and kind of mix them, get it kind of tucked back in there. I'm going to work some of those other tails kind of back behind some of this other additional foliage that I added in. I'm going to make sure we see this gorgeous tassel. Okay, there is our one corner. It's all complete now. So I'm going to do the second corner and then we're going to continue to go to the top. Here is the second side. So it's the same. Okay, I just recently made these 2 pieces. I really wish they could be done out of fresh greens instead of doing the faux. I think they'd be absolutely just stunning. But I'm doing this at the end of November, so I just don't think it's gonna last that long. Although I guess you could refurbish it every couple weeks, make sure you just take out the old stuff and put new stuff in, which I kind of do throughout the house, but not on the mantle. So I'm gonna add a few Santas next to the mantle.
Probably because I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, this is the complete of my mantle, and I just embellished with a few Santas, and I love the remote candles. It's just a very good investment. You could have add more ribbon and stuff through your garland if you wanted to, but I kind of like the clean look. I love just to embellish my ends of the mantle, but I love my big stately pieces here. I think it looks great with this big painting that I have above the mantle. So that pretty much concludes this video. I really appreciate you joining me, and we'll be making more. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe down below, and we wish you a very happy holidays.